What's up guys? So today we've got a very special review. This is my personal 1990 Suzuki Carry 660. It's a 660cc mini truck or K truck that I imported from Japan just over a year ago. So in this review, because it's not exactly a Touge car, we're just gonna walk around and I'll show you some of the features and tell you guys how I use this truck. At the end of the review, we're gonna go for a small drive around the city and see how it drives. So guys, starting off with the interior, obviously we're on the right side of the car because this truck is straight out of Japan. As far as seating room, it can be a little cramped, I think, for people that are in the US. I'm around 5'8", and this is how I fit. The steering wheel is pretty close to you and it sits in this weird flat way. I guess this is good for some trucks. You're sitting right above the wheel, so driving this can get a little bit weird. It's a 4-speed manual, so we have our gas, brake, and clutch here, so you can do some heel and toe action. In the center, we just have a basic radio and climate control and one cup holder. Coming in a little bit closer into the interior, I'll just show you a little bit what the dashboard and inside looks like. So here's my aftermarket tachometer, and then here is your speedo. It says you can go 120 kilometers an hour, which is a lie. Here we have 1, 2, and 3, and that's how fast you can go in each gear. So you have to get out of first gear by the time you hit that, and out of second, and out of third, and then fourth gear takes you up to not 120 kilometers. You have this weird coin holder, and then here's your hazard lights, heater controls, and you have your recirc fan. You have a radio that doesn't work in the US. You have a lighter. You have an ashtray. You got this cool tray that I put stuff on top here, and then you have your glove compartment. While we're in the interior, I'll show you guys how to access all the fluid levels and stuff. So since this doesn't have a hood or anything, this is where you check everything. Under the seat, you just flip up these. So just under the seat, we have most of the maintenance items you'll have to do. So you have your oil filler cap here, and then you have your oil dipstick down there, and your accessory pulleys. Here's the radiator, and then under the other seat is your coolant reservoir. So most of the maintenance stuff you have to do, you do from under the seat. So coming down low here, we have the wheel and tire setup. This Suzuki Carry is on evergreen 155/70/12. That's super JDM sizing. As far as wheels, these are the stock wheel with a pretty poor Plastigip paint job. So now we're at the back of the truck. I had to put down the JDM pointer stick so I can show you guys how this all works. So you just flip these. The whole bed folds flat, so it makes loading things really easy. Another cool thing that this truck can do is it has these. So it's really versatile as far as a truck bed. You can tie a lot of stuff to these points here. Also here is the rear floodlight where you can light up the rear really well. So after that's latched on, I'll just show you guys, they also has all these little tie hook points so you can tie down your cargo. There's also some here for when it's flat. And then this is the fuel filler cap. This is where you access the engine under this panel. So I'll show you guys that next. All right, so to access the engine, you use your JDM 14mm, and we start unbolting these four. Now that we have the engine lid off, I'll point out some stuff. So here you have your air intake system, carb, your throttle cable, your distributor, and then you have your spark plugs. So you only have 3 of them. And basically that's it. This is how much room you have to work with besides the front part before we removed the seat earlier. All right guys, so that pretty much wraps up the review of the Carry as far as its features. So now let's go take it for a drive. So the main thing you notice when driving the Carry that's really weird is, like I said before, you're sitting on top of the wheels. So wheel placement or steering is different. You have to like overshoot everything. Driving in the city is not bad. I am flooring it everywhere though, and we're going about the normal speed of someone accelerating normally. Coming off of this light here, we're gonna be going flat out so you guys can see how slow it is. I'm flooring it, shifting at 5,000, 6,000 RPM into third, 40 kilometers an hour, 5,000, 5,500 into fourth gear, 60 kilometers an hour, So yeah, and this is with the throttle pin. So as you can see, these guys are pulling away. It says we're going 40 miles an hour, 41. This might be a new record. And we're still pinning it. 79, 80 kilometers. As far as driving feel though, it does feel like you're gonna die if someone hits you, and you probably would. What's also cool is the front is right here, the windshield's right here. And you can see where everything is. Second gear, third gear. You can short shift it easy, especially if we're going downhill like this. So we're going downhill into fourth gear. It's 80 kilometers an hour, 90, we're at 6,000 RPM, and I think that's pretty close to the red line, so we're gonna chill out and not go that fast. So about 90 kilometers per hour I think is about how fast you could comfortably take it. Otherwise the engine sounds like it's having valve float and stuff like that. And it doesn't pull any harder. This truck is just super fun to drive. I know right now I'm describing it as really slow, and it is really slow, but it is still super fun to drive, and everyone looks at you, but it is still practical. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the review, and I hope it gives a good impression on how this thing drives, which is actually really slow in JDM, but it's still awesome. Until next time guys, see ya.